the Benzing system, you know, that's why they're the leaders in one loft races. You know, at the end of the day, they have got most of the one loft races around, or the big ones anyway, and that's why, you know, because their support is second to none. I mean, I've seen them in action. I've been in the same room with them in Portugal, and they're on it. You know, they're completely on it from the minute they get there to when that first pigeon arrives. They're on it. So it's definitely the way to go. Yeah, Greg, apologies. I don't know what's going on. It's something I got to figure out with more on my system in, which I haven't done yet. Because in theory I should have no internet problems here. But anyway, as I say, apologies, guys. So you would say that Houghton was about the biggest show you've been to from a numbers point of view, would you?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, I never went to China, but I went to Castle. I went to Blackpool, did Doncaster. I mean, all them shows are very busy, but I would say Houghton was the standout show, in my opinion. Yeah, very friendly atmosphere, etc. You know, I couldn't fault one bit of it.
I think it's the biggest in Europe, then, from what you've said.
I would say. I mean, probably the people what run Castle will argue the case. Because I mean, Castle's. It's hard to say because maybe Castle's got 3 big, really big rooms. You know, Houghton's more compact. Although there is 3 different rooms, but it is more compact. Maybe Castle's more spread out, but you know, certainly on the Sunday, Houghton was much busier than what Castle was because we was at Castle Saturday and Sunday, and certainly on the Sunday it was far busier. But yeah, I met there was a lot of people there that I knew, and yeah, everything was good. I had some good conversations, good positive comments, great support. People wishing us well, you know. So thanks to everybody.
Cool. Well, I'm gutted I missed it next year, but these things happen, and I'm just glad that you were able to get the. I had some quite good comments for the people I sent it to get that video to you about the video and how they liked it. But before I let you go, so just a quick update for people. You've got your new loft up, yeah?
Yeah, the new loft's now up. It's all kitted out. We purchased, etc. They've done an amazing job. The craftsmanship's first class. Just to make everything look pretty much the same, because obviously the old, what we'll say is the old loft's been overboarded with UPVC. So we intend now later this week to get the old lavery section of the new loft completely UPVC'd. So it's looking pretty much the same then as it's UPVC'd all the way across. I'm not going to overboard the actual loft itself because it means there's changing all the doors now. They're all brand new and everything's working, sliding along perfect. So I'm not going to go to that extent. But the Avery side, it's just a case of overboarding the Avery. We're looking into, well, we will have the new signs hopefully in the next couple of weeks for the top of the loft. So all that's going to be new. We're just going to start doing a bit of block paving now for a walkway across the front of the new loft. And around the trapping area, that'll be block paved as well. There's a couple of retaining walls to build out of natural stone. It's all, you know, it's all just making things look right and look nice. The work's done. The loft's up, the work's done. You know, we just need, the birds will be coming along thick and fast now over the next few weeks. And yeah, things are good. Everything's good. You know, it's, as I've said many times, the crucial time now is the next 2 months because the health of the pigeons is an absolute nightmare. And anybody running a one loft race would have to admit it because it is true. The health situation, with so many birds coming from so many lofts, you've got cross-contamination of different bacterias, and it is an absolute nightmare. When they've been here 3-4 weeks and got used to our feeding system, etc., and the environment, things are much different. But for 3 or 4 weeks, it is a nightmare. Fortunately for us, we're now 6 years in, and we have got an idea on how to do things and where we've made mistakes in previous years. We've rectified them mistakes. We've changed a few things. Annette is red hot on health and disease, and I'm very fortunate to have her on board. You know, I'm very fortunate that she's there for me, and she really knows what she's talking about, especially when it comes to health and what, etc., etc.
Cool. That's really good then, mate. So you've got 1,200. Sorry, you got 1,100 entries in at the moment.
Just over. I think it's 1,104 now.
Excellent.
So we're capping at 1,500. That's what we're aiming for. 1,500 will be the cap. However, we've got loft capacity comfortable for 2,000 pigeons. So if we got to 1,500, if we got to 1,500, then I got another. I don't know what numbers we've got from there to later. So you don't know, we could end up with more than 1,500, but what I'm trying to say is the loft capacity is there to take more if we needed to.
So the loft capacity now is 1,500, is 2,000 in.
Yeah, there's enough room in the loft for 2,000 pigeons comfortable. You know, but like I say, I'm happy with 1,500. That was target from the start when we decided that we were going to extend. We said 1,500, so we'll be more than happy with that. You know, but at the end of the day, you get what you get. The money's there, the prize money's there, it's guaranteed, so we get what we get.
Well, you've only just started having overseas pigeons come in as well, so you know that'll kick it up a lot, and then you'll get a lot of other people coming in as well. You know, last minutes or last month or whatever. So
it happens every year. You've got people what are still breeding their own pigeons, and then they realise they've got I've got a few spare out of these pigeons and them pigeons, and this I'm going to have a crack at the one-off racing. I know last year we had an hell of a lot of numbers come in between mid-February to mid-March, you know, and as I've always said, you've got to be in it to win it, and trust me, any pigeon can win this race. Because I hear such rubbish being said, oh, I don't know if I've got anything good enough. It's rubbish. This race is different to any other one-off race. It's over that channel, but the difference is they're on their own. It's an individual performance. When them pigeons hit that